Assuming that the number sequences have been set up and we have checked the parameter randomly on some of the modules and they're already set, the next optional step in order to prioritize the transactions for reporting and policies is to set up organizational hierarchy. This section is not mandatory. The first two sections, as I showed you, was mandatory. First, creation of a legal entity, then generation of number sequences. However, creation of organizational hierarchy that I'm about to show you is not mandatory, but is extremely important for you to understand it. And the reason is for best practices. The next step optionally is to go to the organizational hierarchies. And as you see in this VM of mine, as part of a demo data, there are a bunch of hierarchies that are already available. Without any further delay, let's just first take a look at an existing hierarchy, understand it, and then we create our own. Just randomly, I pick and choose one of these hierarchies, such as retail store by business unit, and by highlighting it and clicking on view and looking at the organizational hierarchy, picture speaks 1,000 words, and you can see indeed the business units identifies how the retail channels are indeed organized. So as you see, electronics, sporting goods, fashions, and these are the stores associated with each business unit. So this is just geographical or perhaps based on a functional arrangement of your retail stores. Now, if I close it and open up another hierarchy, such as by region, you may see a completely different hierarchy, like West, East, Central. In this scenario, as you see, they've broken it out actually based on US and also based on European markets, and then within US, you have like 3 regions, like Central, West, and East, and identifies all the stores associated with it. And it's just not a cosmetic thing. It's just not an organizational chart. It's a breakdown of your company into more manageable, viewable piece of information that you can actually attach to Management Reporter, which is another product by Microsoft that you can actually do reporting and also do policies. When I click New, and I like to start with a brand new organizational hierarchy. I call it the Seahorse organizational hierarchy, for example. For demonstration, I call it Seahorse Retailers. For the very first time, when I save this, is a blank hierarchy. There is no node associated with it. And if I expand the Fast tab at the bottom of this form, on the bottom right, it's called allowed organization type. There are many different types of nodes that can be associated with this hierarchy. As you see on the Seahorse Retailer, currently doesn't show any allowed organizational type because you haven't assigned any purpose to it. It really depends on the purpose that allows you what type of a node you can have. In order to identify this a bit further, let's take a look at an existing hierarchy, such as Auto. As you see, these are all available nodes. That means within that hierarchy, you can have department, cost center, whatnot, value stream, etc., versus centralized payment that is only available within